Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be something just a little different than what you might be used to. I've been driving by this place for a while and I've always wanted to pull over and check it out. It looked creepy, but I didn't want to go out there when it was like dark, not in the best neighborhood. You just take a look at this abandoned building here. This is, I believe it's called Evergreen Memorial Cemetery, right here in the heart of Portsmouth. And I had to get a couple shots of this place because it just looks like it's unkept. I need to know a little bit of the backstory here. I might do some Google searching here and there. I'm just walking around and just checking out the vibe. It looks like they still cut the grass out here. I don't know if it's city owned or what. Evergreen Memorial Park. Got the old wrought iron entrances. I never see the gates closed. So I don't think that it's really managed anymore. I don't know if they come out here ever so often and close the gates or Evergreen Memorial Park. If you're watching this video, you might have, okay, so first of all, I don't have a fascination with cemeteries or death. I'm kind of the exact opposite. But I've been wanting to stop by here and check this place out for some time now. And it just piques my interest because of the boarded up house here. And I'm going to do some Google searching and just try to find out some details. It's cool history, I'm sure, associated with it, or maybe some sad history. I thought I'd walk around and give everybody a little view of, maybe you're into spooky stuff. I'm kind of not. I think graveyards are just not fun, so I don't really go and visit even my own family for that matter at graveyards. But yeah, 3316 here. So this is High Street. You got the old fixture. Look at that old light fixture there. I mean, it's been painted over so many times, and some of this vinyl soffit looks pretty new, but it's got the old, it's like slate shingle roof. I mean, that could possibly be 100 years old. That's ancient. I haven't seen that in years being used. I don't know if maybe some of the homeless come out here and utilize this building, or got some sites here from the 80s. Also utilizing the new microphone today, so we're gonna run a little test on that and see how that sounds for everybody. But yeah, everything's just kind of left unkept. Somebody's cutting the grass, and there are some pretty old graves out here. 1920s. late 1800s up into the 90s. But I did notice there was a fresh grave here on the other side. And again, I don't want to disrespect anybody's burial plot by any means, but I just find it fascinating that this place is right here in the kind of the heart of a busy area in the city. And I never see anyone out here. I never see security. I don't see anyone that tends to the place. The many times I've driven by here, 1975, 1967. You just got the random bushes out here, the trees, that everything's just kind of overgrown in spots. And here's a tree that's planted right on top of a headstone from the 40s, 1877, 1947. And some of these are covered up, and you can't, no one's coming out here to take care of them. A lot of these are from the 40s. Like I say, there's a fresh site here, and again, I don't want to disrespect anybody's people out here that are buried, but or their families. If you guys got any backstory on this place, or I'm not really a graveyard um aficionado. I don't know what happens if the city takes over and probably just cuts the grass, I guess, after it gets to a point where the find out if the land is still owned by family or is it just city ran. It's just interesting to me. I find it very interesting. Always wanted to walk this property. So this is more of a microphone test. If this is something that you're interested in, let me know. Here's another fresh grave site here. So it's still an active graveyard. A couple spots out here, I see a lot of the white crosses that were put up at one point. Military member here, World War I and II veteran. And someone had taken some time to make these white crosses. Maybe that was a local church or um, very interested in this place. I'm just curious why it's still being utilized. How does that work? Here's one with a picture here. That's 2024. So that answers a lot of my questions. If they were actually, this was still an active graveyard. Yeah, guys. So just a quick one today. Thanks for following along. Just kind of a random pit stop here. Just wanted to shoot some footage with a new microphone and walk this property, get an idea of what it was like. Any feedback's appreciated. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for a great 4 or 5 months. I think the viewership has really increased in the last couple months, and I really enjoy editing things for people to watch. And hopefully, whatever you watch that I'm downloading, that's something that you can enjoy. Uh, got some things coming up. Um, Tomorrow night, if everything works out, by the time you see this video and hopefully the one to follow it, if everything works out, some local wrestling. something I've never covered, something I've hadn't been to in years. The local wrestling scene has grown over the years. The old days where you just rented out a VFW or something like that, and now with the advent of the internet and things like that, with advertising being so easy to do, these places fill up. So if everything works out, again, thanks for following along, and until next time, I'll see you on the next one.